Hello everybody, Flash Tribesman here with another Tribesman Tries. Today we are looking at Rise of the White Sun. Conquer and unify China in this fascinating strategy game. Play as every significant faction in 1920s China. The Guomindang, the Chinese Communist Party and the Warlords. It came out 26th of September 2022, so quite recent. And it's got so far positive reviews. Now, first of all, I'm going to thank very much to the Strategy Informer for surprising me with this key. I'm going to put links in the description to the Strategy Informer. We are a collection of content creators, both across Twitch, YouTube, and of course on the Strategy Informer website, where you'll see written reviews. Some by myself as well, because I do a little bit of writing. So yeah, I was speaking to Seth about a key for another game, and he surprised me with this one as well. So I thought, well, might as well give it a shot. So anyway, thanks to Strategy Informer for surprising me with the key for this. So let's dive in. I've turned the music off because obviously YouTube copyright strikes, all that jazz. So what we're going to kick off with doing, I'm first going to move this wire. I've been playing with I've been messing about with my desktop, and I've kind of created a bit of a kind of a spider's web of cables to my microphone. But anyway, you don't need to know that. Right, play. Right, I am going to kick off. There's two things. If you ever watch this channel, two things I like in a game is a demo, a good demo, and a good tutorial. Now, normally, if you normally as a content creator, you'd practice it, you'd play it for a little bit before. And so you'd be able to show the viewer how good you are. But I'm going to do a tutorial because I want to see how good the tutorial is. And we'll kick off the tutorial, see how good that is, see what that leaves us, and we'll dive into something. So let's go with the tutorial. Take the city of Guangsha to win. This tutorial scenario, your solo must help you get a foot on the ladder. Oh, I like that. Let's turn that down a little bit. Launch. Oh, I'll press that one. So Tang Shengzi rebelled against the rule of Zhao Hengti. If I butcher these pronunciations, I do apologise. I'll say that straight away because I probably will butcher them. Supported by the Guomindang, he has to act promptly before Zhao's protector, the powerful Wu Pufu, can turn against him. Okay, right, okay, we'll do it. Or we've got a choice of unclick that one. We get a choice. We've got this one here. That's what wants to do. Okay, cool. Okay. Turn the volume down a little bit. I am Master Syntech. I made this game. This game has a steep learning curve because the topic is new and original for many players. There are many unique mechanisms you may not have seen elsewhere. There are too many things a player can do in the game. To sum it up, you will certainly feel lost and overwhelmed at first. On the other hand, once you will start to master the game, you will have access to a deeper experience with lots of challenge and replayability. Hence why I'm doing the demo, not the demo, the tutorial. That sums it up completely as to why I'm doing the tutorial with you, just so you can get an appreciation of obviously how difficult this situation is going to be. Yeah, cool. Let's dive in. Go on, I am ready. I reckon I am. In the game, you play as a faction composed of one or several individual characters. This is important to understand because characters may betray or change faction. The faction resource is not in a common pool. Each character has his own pool of resources. Each character also has special abilities and roles that have access to different actions. Click on a button under the arrow to display the character screen. Character screen. Tang Shengzi. This screen sums up all you need to know about your character. Characters have roles that define what they can and can't do in this game. When you will be out of the tutorial, you will be able to know the details of each role simply by hovering over the icon. This character, for example, has roles: statesman, officer, policeman. He will be able to conduct military operations and manage a province. Okay, cool. Right, go on then. Each character has his own traits and personality. Characters, traits, and influence the results of a character's actions. When you will be out of the tutorial, not written. I am nicking, but that's not very well written. But anyway, I am really nitpicky on that. But anyway, you will be able to know the details of each trait simply by hovering over the icon. So basically, if you hover over the icon, it will tell you what it is. For example, this character is charismatic, will have bonus leading troops. Understand? Each character has resources. Each character has his resources. Resources are not pulled for fashion because the character can be... Okay, right, so that's interesting. So So resources are to a character. If you lose a character, you lose the resources, I presume. Yes, is it? Because they switch have to take the resources with them. This Qui represents the vitality energy of the character in the game. Each action costs Qui points. When all the Qui is spent, again, I apologise if I'm butchering the pronunciations. The character can do no more action. Each turn the Qui score is reset. All Qui points can't be stacked. So basically, use them all in one turn and you can't stack them. Fair enough. I suppose that's almost like action points. This represents the influence of fame and honour of the character. The face is represented is spent for some actions. Contrary to Qui, face can be kept and accumulated turn by turn. Face is hard to earn. Is a hard to earn resource. You need to earn it by your actions or by higher ranks in your hierarchy. So basically, don't waste it. Do I really should explain this one? No, you don't. Okay. This represents not only your followers but also your clients and your henchmen. Like other resources, they are spent to do actions. Supporters are not easy to gain. Some actions like organising strike meetings are a good way of gaining supporters. Officers, for example, can handpick supporters among the troops they command. That is done from the army command window. Okay. Can I trade resources between my characters? You can trade resources between your characters, but that will cost you Qui. Click on the green button to open up the resource trading screen. Okay. Trade resource screen. I've spent too much time on that screen. You just need to know that exists and how to access it. Well, one thing I wanted to show you about the character is that you can recruit new characters. Click on the silhouette button. Okay. Recruit more characters. You can have up to 7 new characters. New characters are recruited from your faction's character pool. Recruiting characters is an important decision because the price is heavy, and also because you can't discard your selected characters unless they have died or forced into exile. The more characters you already have, the higher the ones. Oh, right, okay. Again, you need to make wise choices, and almost trying to think ahead on that one. Interesting. Main gaming loop. The main gaming loop is quite simple. Select a character from the bottom bar. This bar down here. Perform actions into a character's no more Qui points. Select another character from the perform his actions. All characters have been played. Press the next turn button, and that's it. That sounds so simple. I get a whole impression it's not going to be that simple, but it sounds so simple. Okay, right, let's go. That's not clear. Okay. You perform actions by clicking on an army or a district on the map. Armies. Click on an army will display movement arrows that you just need to click on to move the army. Click on an eye icon will open up a detailed information panel about the army and give you access to many actions. Clicking on a district will open up a district detail panel with lots of information about this district. You can also access to management actions. Tell me about actions. Okay. Right, here's what an action looks like. Below is an action button. Its cost is indicated, for example, here. So it's going to cost us 2 Qui. For example, the action costs 2 Qui and 50 money. Hovering over the icon, mouse will display the tooltip. Okay, one more thing. There is an in-game wiki. Just consult it to learn more. This wiki can be accessed from the bottom left-hand bar. Head-on tips panel. During the game, you'll also have a frequent head-on tips panel showing up. Read them. They will give you lots of insight. Okay, cool. That is very basic. Right, okay, so if I click on that, from this panel you manage your districts and have access to a vast selection of orders. The available action on the right available actions on the right are classified by topic: education, security, economy. Most actions are policies that will take time to have an effect. You will check progress of the policies on the district and the district budget by clicking on the bottom left of the toolbar. Okay, let me try that by myself. Right, so influence peasants, Hendong, previous district. So I went to go order and security. So I go order and security. Gunshot repair for creating an arsenal of our own. When most of your weapons come from board or are badly opposite, a repair shop is necessary. Our soldiers often don't receive ammunition fitting their rifle, so this workshop also not producing homemade bullets. You envision this small installation as the first step towards a more modern arsenal. When 100% complete, this workshop will produce 1 rifle per week for upkeep. Okay. Of course, it's ridiculous, but you'll be able to develop this installation over time to create a modern arsenal. Okay, click for details. So we've done that. Okay. So policies. Okay, so if I went education society, so that's going to cost us 4 Qui points. So Hunan. So he's got education. If I come out of here now, If I come out of here now, so these are our provinces down here, I reckon. Yeah, this is, if we look here, hierarchy. So we're the blue flag here, so we control that lot. Guomindang. So if I was to go back into here, like that, with him. Lilang, order and security. That's theirs. Click, that's not ours. Fatality and tradition. District, entry, influence the peasants. Junang. Fatality 55. If I was to go economy, we can't do it because I ain't got enough. Order and security. Limit abuse of power by cut magistrates influence. Okay, if I go with that one. Justice is at the level of villages and small towns is very often a disgrace. In tradition, to cut judges who sell their verdicts as bidder. Illiterate peasants ignorant of the laws cannot even begin to defend themselves. This parody of justice creates a lot of tension between the people and the wealth classes. In each village, a committee for the prevention of disputes will be elected and justice will be reformed. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, so he's now out of that. He's got one action point left. If I then go... Okay, so Shenzhou, Jinang, Hunang, we've done him. We've got one to go here. So we do a mobilisation of the militia. Okay. Militia are not intended to conduct with fighting and must end up as pawns in your battle plans willingly. You certainly can't keep this unit mobilised over a long period. Okay. How do I get out of that then? If I don't want to do that, do I come out of it? Oh, we are fighting for China. I've done that. He's out of action points. If I look into him, and if we go, oh, so that's what this guy is. So Baocheng. So if I go, this is this guy here, isn't it? Cool character, top military leader goes young. This warlord proved himself a long period. Support of Sun Yan Set, appointed chief of staff national revolutionary army. So he's got 4 action points, lots of face, bit of money. Represents the rifles and guns of equipped troops and henchmen. Exchange right. So he's got, what's he got? Who's this guy? Extend resources. Okay, let's not do that. So if I come back out of there, okay, and I come out of there. This province is too poor to supply your troops. Okay. So this character here. So if I was to go, it's promised to supply your troops. So if we were to go, I'm thinking what to do with this guy now. So diplomacy management faction, fighting units. Okay, interesting. If I was to go to Pine Trees, most of the time used to live off the country. An army of coolies can supplies the country with support 1,000 strong men. So you support to sustain your troops to their full potential. Coolies before moving there. Okay, so if I go to this guy, inspect your troops. Here we go. From this screen, you manage your armies. Have what to do. Gameplay is prepare your troops. Okay, so the available actions are on the right, classified by topic. The main army group is typically uses a few actions. Pay your troops, or they refuse to obey. Coolies carry supplies. Okay, so we need to recruit coolies. So, logistics and operation. Recruit coolies. Okay, fearing to be rolled by force, peasantry seem to magically disappear as to recruit. We need more coolies. Seize. Okay. We have enough coolies. He's still got 3 action points left. Logistics and organisation, what does that give us? Pay troops. You don't have enough money. Promote officer. Okay, we don't want to do that one. How do I then get out of this then? Logistics. Recruit coolies. Train troops. Take the salute. 7th Army. Let's no, we can't do that. Recruiting coolies. We've only got 2 action points left, so if we come out of this completely and then let's go to the next week. I'm a little reclaiming district. To win this tutorial scenario, you need to take and own Chang Sha. Depending on your relationship with your peoples of a district, you may not automatically get control of it when you conquer it. You may use a reclaim district action. You can find it in the action menus of your armies when you're back to the game. Okay. The economic district is covering, developing fast. Wise ruler gained. Its wise ruler gained 10 face. Makes progression faster. Okay. See what we got here. Let's spot you. Okay. Reports. So you're doing the weapon shop. Okay. Let's go to the next district. That's not ours. Reports. Justice reform. Economy and travel. His face. Okay, population will come to me. It comes up further orientated towards speculation, short-term profit. Okay. As I suppose, I don't know if that's doing any good or not, but if we come out of that now. Battle reports. Okay. Reports list. Click on the reports. Okay. Bandits move to Young. Swift is win hungry swim locusts. Okay. Despite lack of efficient pepper shelling, takes rush to attack enemy lines. Attackers are crushed under the deluge of shells. This attack army has been annihilated. Okay, they attacked us and died. Okay, fair enough. 2 reports. So, okay. I think I understand what's happened then. So that's that. So we've got actually. He's got 1 action point left. Inspect. Not enough coolies. Recruit more coolies. Let's have a look here. So, where are you meant to be going then? We're going up there, are we? So, there. Okay. So you got the action points left. So let's go to him now. Train and recruit. Order and peacekeeping. Reclaim district. Leaders and local have gathered for at least those who did not flee to put back under your provision. Your protection has a cost. It has under your control. Okay. I've no idea whether the right thing to do or not. I don't know. But anyway, let's come out of there. This is there's a steep learning curve on this. So you have a look at you. You need to recruit and train. We've only 1 action point, so you can't do that. So let's come back out of there then. We can train, recruit more coolies. We need more coolies. We have enough coolies. Okay, that's us done. So if I now come out of there, so now we've done all our actions. Let's go to the next week, see what happens. Let's go to you. Desertion rate of troops is alarming. Most of them to return to banditry. Let's put order and security. Order and security. Why not? Let's go back then. Order and security. You do not have enough face. Okay, what about you then? Can you put order and security? Order and security. Make them last. Okay. Education and society. Okay, we don't want to do that. That doesn't seem to make sense. Okay. Economy and travel. Build roads. Built to last. the room. He's got... I need to get careful what I'm doing here. Press Gang Road amendments. Okay, we're going to do that. So let's come out of that one. So if I were to go to... Can you recruit more coolers? Let's go to this eye up and let's go recruit and train. Take salute, handpick trusted men. Train troops. Recruit soldiers. I want to recruit more coolers. Can we do that? Seize them. Have enough coolers. Okay. Now can you move? No, you can't. So let's just go into Hendang then. So you are... If I go into here... So education and society. Good way to increase inventory, influence immediately raise tradition. Let's do that then. Reform is an ethical matter necessary to strong moral rehabilitation of the people. In China, we already have a mighty tool to uplift more attitude and harmony. Okay. Okay, try that one then. So we're all out of points again. He's got an action point left. See what he can do. Logistics. Let's recruit more coolies. Grab them where we can find them. But that might not help us, but I don't care. Next step. This is a horribly steep learning curve. Let's get down here first. Unbearable burden. The unpaid soldier weighs heavily on this region. Too poor to feed such an army of vitality. It's alarming. Okay. These turn into banditry. Economy and travel. How do we what can we do to increase this? Which is better to do it. Promote opium. Need more faith points. Okay. There's not a lot we can do on this, really. Press Gang Road amendments. We don't want to decrease our influence for the peasantry because that would not help us. Educate society. But just kind of like, yeah. I'm not sure what we can do about that. Peasant militias, create your army. Okay, we can't do much about that because we haven't got enough face. So we're limited to what we can do there. Let's just step out of there for the time being. What about you? Railways, economy and travel. Build a road. Less likely to happen. We'll spend less coolies. That's also less likely to happen. Let's build a road. Precious means. Spare precious means and work fast. Let's do that one. Built to last. Okay. Order, security, educate, economy and... Telegraph can easily local magistrates. Okay. He's out of points, so we've got him now. So you've got 4. So let's go back here and let's go out of here. So anything you can do in here that'll help us. Unequal treaties, dealing with foreign powers. What does that give us though? We'll make road progress faster. Judicial decrease. Advantage weakness for China's central government. See what happens. That might have been a mistake, but not to worry. Right, let's go to the next week then. Okay, so we've got up here. Let's start with it. Alarming, banditry. So let's go out of the army. Let's go to him. Infantry's army. Logistics. Pay the troops. Okay, automatic pay salaries. Yep. We'll do that one. I did the wrong one then, didn't I? I did the wrong one, didn't I? That's a bit daft, wasn't it? He's paying them, isn't he? I've done completely the wrong one. I've done completely the wrong one. X, that was a bit stupid, wasn't it? 7th Arm, I'm not going to bother with them. So what can you do here? Order and security. Repair the gun shop. Arsenal, that doesn't really help us, does it? Mobilise the militia, that means he's got to pay him. Education, tear down Buddhist temples. Decrease, we don't want to decrease our influence, because I'm not sure that's going to help us really. Okay, we've got economy and travel. Let's build a road. Let's do it. Let's just get it built. Okay, and that takes him to taxing. Have I done it? I keep doing the wrong people, don't I? You're out of action points. You're out of action points. Okay, let's get you done. Let's get you on for a call. Let's see my of action points. This is a steep learning curve. Let's come out of here now. You need to recruit more coolers, I reckon. Take the salutes. Increase our loyalty. So you've got... Let's come out of there. Logistics. Recruit more coolers. Take what we can find. We have enough coolers. Let's come out of there. Okay. Okay, orders issued. Warn your troops. Okay, fine, that might have been a mistake. This is a steep learning curve. Okay. Bail burden. Okay, let's go to order of security. Can we pay him? Okay, hang on. I'm picking the wrong one, aren't I? Let's go pay your troops. Pay them each week. Can we seize the territory? Create coolers. Nope. Reclaim the district. Where's your control? Okay, I'm not sure if I'm doing this right, but you know. Okay. What are you? Who are you? That many bandits rebels, really? Energy, okay. Take the rebels lead. Okay, spirit rebels. Okay. What do I do about this lot then? Okay, we'll just ignore that for the time being. Let's get you. Okay. Let's move you. I want to move him back. How do I get rid of these rebels? He's back there. Okay. Okay. Attack began long after deadly shellings for panicking the defenders. Attackers led inspiring charge against outgunned defenders for the melee surround by all sides. The enemy defenders could not find a way of retreat. Attackers' victory is ours. We annihilated them. Okay, fine. Yep, happy with that. Can I move you back that way? Okay. Yeah. Okay, fine. Cool, he's lost. Okay. Certain loss of face. Okay. Has he got any action points left? Got 2 action points left. Let's go to the army and let's recruit more coolies. Okay, pay him, and that's going to be good. Okay, the next week. Okay, what happened there? Okay, swiftest win, hungry from locusts, influence, felt lack of efficient profession. Terrorist defenders earn 10 face. Okay. Okay, hang on, lots of things flashing at me here. Desertion is alarming. Vitality's going through the floor. I don't know what I can do about that. Press gang. Decrease your influence. We need even more men. Ah! I have no clue that's the right thing to do. I don't think it was. Okay. You can't issue this unit. Logistics, recruit coolies, seize whatever you can find. Okay. This is incredibly difficult. Okay. Okay. Again, long after deadly shelling, dead to destruct its deadly toll. Defenders proved unmighty determined. Inglorious attack, inglorious retreat back to starting positions. Okay, we lost that one. Oh, okay. This is an incredibly difficult game. This is incredibly difficult. Can't issue the okay. Oh, I've got no action points left. Okay. When I go into the army, can I then demand to recruit coolies? Gives us one action point. Recruit coolies. Sees what we can find. Logistics. Recruit coolies. Nope. Is it? It's under peacekeeping, isn't it? We don't have enough action points for that. Though. Reclaim the district. No, we don't. So I've got to use this. I can't save them this turn. I don't think. Recruit and train. Let's get some more coolies. Oh no, let's try that again. Recruit and train. Nope. Train troops. Don't have enough resources. Okay. What was it? Some more around the coolies. Hack on logistics. Ah, it takes a punch off anyway, doesn't it? Okay. Ah, well, actually, you can do quick. Right, okay, I like that quick orders thing. So let's go back in now. So we're done here, aren't we? Okay, so let's just go to the next week. They're back. I'm going to leave that just here because this is an incredibly complicated game to play. I see what it means about being a steep learning curve. There's things flashing everywhere. There's things like this, messages flashing all over the place. Yeah, it's an incredibly complicated game to play. Yeah, let me know if you've played it. Let me know what you think about it. It's just the learning curves are massive, but it is. There's a real strategic depth to it, though. It's not. It's really. You've really got to think about what you're doing and where you're sending people, what and you're actually going to get them to do. But I think should really just kind of hold. Yeah, it's really complicated, really difficult to play. For example, I should move in back here because now we're yeah. And then if I go into the actions for this particular army. So somebody's claimed the district offers, so we've lost that district. So it's kind of real. There's a real steep learning curve to it. For us to say we hold that district there, yeah, it's incredibly difficult, but it's incredibly more addictive. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you've played it. Let me know how you found it because it does intrigue me. It does intrigue me a lot. But the learning curve is incredibly insane. So you can't simply march up there and take it. You've really got to kind of build up your forces and like kind of tackle the various rebellious groups you've got. So for example, in hindsight, maybe we should go up there, sort this province out up here, and then kind of like pick off the surrounding areas before we then go into there. Or should you concentrate on building up your base territory before you then march north to pick up that? But anyway, let me know how you'd handle it. But it's a fascinating game. Let me know if you want me to come back to it. Once I've done had a bit more go with it. But yeah, the tutorial was basic, but then the game controls are basic. The controls aren't difficult. It's everything else around it. Yeah, it's different. You've got three basic elements: face, money, and supporters. You look on this one. You go to this one. This one, you've got face. Yeah, so you've got a lot more kind of. So the mechanics are really simple. Recognised by Peking government. There's not. I mean, we've not even looked at this. The number of men in the faction. Relationship score. There's a lot to. It's not difficult. Active fighting units list. See, they've got a lot more than us. It's certainly it's fascinating. It's not there's a map of China. So in this tiny one little province here, it's a fascinating little game to play, and there's an awful lot to the game. There's an awful lot to it. How do I get back to the main map then? There we go. It's a fascinating game. The controls are simple, but there's an awful lot to it. So let's see. I want to see what happens if I click on here. The district is recovering. And face. We can't do it because it's not our province. Yeah. Anyway, let me know. It's the controls are ridiculously simple, yet it's a very, very complicated game, and there's a steep learning curve. But anyway, let me know what you think about it. As ever, thanks very much for watching. I hope you see the next one, and I'll be me saying bye.